In the past, if there was an emergency or a disaster or a tragedy, you would hear the church bell ringing, usually at an unseemly, unusual interval, and therefore you would know that something was wrong. As the years have gone by and the nautical tradition of lowering the flag to half-mast as a sign of mourning was adopted throughout this country and in some other quarters of the world, generally speaking, you knew in advance, you knew ahead of time what had happened, and thereby, when you saw the flag at half-mast, you understood why it had been arranged in that way. Now, speaking for myself, I've noticed over the years a general reversal of the action. I've come to find that what would happen is I would see the flag at half-mast, and then I would have to ask after the fact what had transpired, and only then learn what the tragedy was. Now, at first I attributed this to my own distance and disconnection from mass media and current events, and I was willing to leave it at that, even when I began to notice an increase in the frequency of seeing the flag in that position. Again, I ascribed it to me being unaware of the world around me. But as I say, that consistency, it continued to an even greater degree, to such an extent that it seemed as though every time I saw a flagpole, looking through the window of the bus, or just walking down the street, the flag always seemed to be at half-mast. Without exception. To such an extent that I recall at one point somewhat sarcastically reflecting, well, I think I can guess what happened. The coordinators, the administrators who are in charge of the maintenance of the flag, of raising it and lowering it every day, what happened is they probably decided, you know what? We should just leave it at half-mast. No sooner will we either lower it or raise it, but there's going to be another tragedy, probably by tomorrow, so we might as well just leave it there for the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Again, it was a sarcastic reflection, but now, as still more years have gone by, it has become a conclusion. I have concluded that, in fact, they should perpetually leave the flag at half-mast. They might as well. And the only difference to the arrangement is that they should invert the flag. They should fly it upside down at half-mast from this point forward for the continuation of the duration, however long it may last. That way it will serve not only as a sign of mourning, but as a clear indication of the ongoing, seemingly endless distress which is plaguing this country.